and 14 of ICCPR. Additionally, they've also violated Rule 90, 99, and 100 customary IHL. Additionally, if it is not a non-international armed conflict and cannot be internationalized, how can the Republic of Armenia seek protection under the international law if it cannot be responsible under the international? The states are bound not only to respect IHL but also to ensure that they are fulfilled in all circumstances. So just 10 seconds I'll take. In the case of government, in this situation, they have not assumed responsibility, which has been clearly mentioned in the Moot proposition, which completely reflects a failure to investigate, prevent, and punish the violations, and therefore the no due diligence can be established. Much obliged, Your Excellency.
Requesting everyone to kindly be seated. Requesting the judges to kindly take their seat in the audience. We'll just make a short arrangement. Yes, sir. Participants are requested to be seated. Kindly be seated. And all the audience, students, please be seated.
Hello.
Nobody is allowed to leave the auditorium. Nobody is allowed to leave the auditorium.
Hello. Hello. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Distinguished Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Retired S.H. Vora, Guest of Honor, Advocate Ansh Bharadwaj, Provost Professor Dr. R.B. Jadeja, Executive Registrar Shree Naresh Jadeja, Dean Faculty of Law Professor Dr. Ishita Chatterjee, esteemed legal luminaries, faculty members, and young legal minds gathered here from across the globe. Welcome to the validatory ceremony of 6th International Abhay Bharadwaj Memorial Moot Court Competition.
Over the past 3 days, this university has transformed into a vibrant hub of intellectual rigor and global collaboration. We have witnessed teams engage with the most complex and pressing legal questions of our time, focusing on nuance of the international law, specifically non-international armed conflict and the legal status of detainees.
ऐसा कहा जाता है कि मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंख से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. This flagship event is more than a competition. It is a tribute to enduring legacy of Shree Abhay Bharadwaj by bridging the gap between classroom theory and the intense demands of legal practice. We continue his mission of serving society through the pursuit of justice. As we conclude this journey, we celebrate not only the winners, but the spirit of advocacy, research, and ethics that define the future of our legal profession.
This competition is held in the reverent memory of Shree Abhay Ganpadrai Bharadwaj. Shree Bharadwaj was a towering figure in the Indian legal system, a leading criminal advocate, a member of the 21st Law Commission of India, and a representative of Gujarat in the Rajya Sabha. His contribution to national legislation such as the Uniform Civil Code and the Triple Talaq legislation serves as a beacon of intellectual rigor for every aspiring students and advocates here present. To set the tone of this evening, I invite Professor Dr. R.B. Jadeja, who leads the academic and administrative function of the university, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Good afternoon. It is indeed a matter of great honor for all of us to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to Honorable Retired Justice S.H. Vora sir, a distinguished legal luminary who has rendered to the Indian judiciary for over 3 decades. Born in Bhuj, Kutch, Justice Vora pursued his education in commerce and law before enrolling as an advocate with the Gujarat State Bar Council in 1987. Beginning his legal journey in Bhuj across criminal, civil and revenue matters. His remarkable journey started in 1997 as a judge at the City Civil Court Ahmedabad, followed by several significant roles in including Registrar at the High Court of Gujarat, Special Judge for the CBI Court, Designated Judge for the Naroda Game Trial and Principal Judge of the City Civil Court Ahmedabad. Elevated as additional judge of the Gujarat High Court in 2012 and later confirmed as a permanent judge in 2014. He served with great distinction until May 2023. We are truly privileged to have such an eminent personality among us today. We extend our sincere and welcome, sir. Thank you very much for spending time with us. We have also respected guest with us. We are equally honored to welcome Professor Vikas Gandhi, a respected academician from Gujarat National Law University. Thank you very much, sir, for spending time with us. Really, we welcome you. Thank you, sir. We also extend a warm welcome to Advocate Sandeep Limani, a distinguished legal practitioner known for his expertise and valuable contribution to the legal fraternity. Thank you very much, sir, for spending time with us. It is our pleasure to welcome Advocate Sora Subh Ghosh, partner at Indus Law, whose professional excellence and extensive experience in the legal domain add great value to this occasion. Thank you very much, sir. We are also privileged to extend a warm welcome to Advocate Ajay Vir Singh Jain, Managing Partner at BSJ Legal. A distinguished legal professional, his expertise, leadership and significant contribution to the legal domain make his presence truly valuable on this occasion. Thank you very much, sir, to join Marwadi University here on the 6th Moot Court. We are delighted to all of you have with us today. It is a great honor and privilege to warm welcome Advocate Mr. Ans Bharadwaj among us today. He proudly carries forward a rich legacy with dedication and a strong sense of responsibility. With a progressive mindset and commitment to excellence, he is actively contributing to the legal profession while upholding the values established by his father. As a part of Abhay Bharadwaj and Associates, he plays a key role in leading a dynamic team of legal professionals devoted to serving society. His approach reflects a fine balance and tradition and modern perspective, making him a personality in the law field. On this occasion, it is important to remember and pay our respect to Advocate Shree Abhay Bharadwaj. success in your future journey. Thank you very much for inviting me and giving an opportunity to speak in front of you. Wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request our Provost Professor Dr. R.B. Jadeja to facilitate with
Thank you so much, sir. It is now my privilege to invite Advocate Ansh Bharadwaj, who is a prominent lawyer based in Rajkot, Gujarat, where he serves the proprietor and leader of law firm Abhay Bharadwaj and Associates.
નમસ્કાર. બહુ સમય નહીં લો એટલે ચિંતા ન કરતા. Honorable Mr. Justice S.H. Vora Sahib, for those of you legal fraternity જે નથી આવતા એમને કદાચ ખબર ન હોય કે sir is one of the very few judges who have that is a rare phenomenon. પણ વકીલોમાં પણ બહુ લોકપ્રિય એવા વોરા સાહેબ આજે ઉપસ્થિત છે. હું થોડી ગુજરાતી બોલવાની પરવાનગી સાહેબ આપની પાસેથી લઈશ. અમુક અભિવ્યક્તિ ગુજરાતીમાં જ થઈ શકે, માતૃભાષામાં જ થઈ શકે. એટલે આદરણીય વોરા સાહેબ આપ પધાર્યા છો અમારી માટે. ઇટ ઇઝ અ ગ્રેટ ઓનર એન્ડ પ્રિવિલેજ. એવા જ માય ડિયર ફ્રેન્ડ જાડેજા સાહેબ કે જેઓ સાથે આ વર્ષ પૂર્ણ થતાં 6 વર્ષનું અમારું એક સંબંધ છે, પાર્ટનરશિપ છે, એને આજે 6 વર્ષ પૂરા થાય છે. અને કોઇન્સિડન્ટલી મારા ફાધર અભયભાઈને પણ એમની વિદાયને 6 વર્ષ પૂર્ણ થયા છે. એટલે એમની વિદાય પછી તરત જ મારવાડી યુનિવર્સિટી proposed after 2-3 months of his passing away. Marwadi University proposed that we want to name our moot court competition after your father. એ પ્રપોઝલ આવ્યું અને એ પ્રપોઝલને એક્સેપ્ટ કર્યું, એને 6 વર્ષ આજે પૂર્ણ થયા છે. એટલે મારા મિત્ર એવા જાડેજા સાહેબને ખૂબ આભાર માનું છું. પ્રોફેસર ડોક્ટર ઈશિતા ચેટર્જી, Dean of Law School and the star of this event. She has been putting an absolute slog to make this event a success. Faculty of Marwadi University, organizing committee, participants, અને આ પધારેલ સૌ મિત્રો, first of all, who have come out from various places, welcome to Saurashtra, the land of Shri Krishna, the Karma Bhumi of Shri Krishna, possibly the greatest lawyer, negotiator and mediator to walk on earth. અને એ કર્મભૂમિ આ સૌરાષ્ટ્રની ભૂમિ છે, એમાં આપનું સ્વાગત છે. The Moot Court competition is unique, not because it only carries my father's name, but because it is named after a person who practiced in the trial courts. He was a very proud trial court advocate. This is possibly the only moot court competition which is named after a which is named after a trial court advocate. We have seen many moot court competitions named after various retired justices, various senior celebrated lawyers of the Honorable Supreme Court. પણ કોઈ એડવોકેટ કે જે ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટમાં પ્રેક્ટિસ કરે છે એમની પાછળ કોઈ મૂટ કોર્ટ કોમ્પિટિશનનું નામ રાખવું એ મારા માટે તો ગર્વનો વિષય છે જ, પણ ગુજરાતમાં પ્રેક્ટિસ કરતા તમામ ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટના એડવોકેટ માટે ગૌરવનો વિષય છે. I am too young, both in age and in experience, કે હું આપને કોઈ એડવાઇસ આપી શકું, પણ with limited legal experience that I have had until now, I strongly recommend, you have come to a moot court competition to participate, that it itself means that you are in some way attracted to litigation. But if you want to adopt litigation as a career, I would strongly urge you to practice at least some years in your respective trial courts. Trial courts hoy che foundation hoy che, it is the foundation of advocacy. The base તમારો જે છે એ બહુ સ્ટ્રોંગ હોવો જોઈએ. અને ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટમાં અત્યારે પ્રેક્ટિસ કરું છું એટલે મારા અનુભવથી તમને કહું છું કે ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટથી જ તમારી પ્રેક્ટિસ સ્ટાર્ટ કરજો. એઝ માય ફાધર, સાહેબ જ્યારે લો કમિશનમાં મારા ફાધર હતા તો ત્યાં તો રિટાયર્ડ જસ્ટિસ હોય તે જસ્ટિસ ચૌહાણની ચેરમેનશીપ હતી, રિટાયર્ડ જસ્ટિસ ચીફ જસ્ટિસ ઓફ પટના હાઈકોર્ટ એમની ચેરમેનશીપ હતી અને મારા ફાધરને ઇન્ડક્ટ કર્યા. હી વોઝ ધી ફર્સ્ટ પ્રેક્ટિસિંગ ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટ એડવોકેટ્સ ટુ બીકમ અ મેમ્બર ઓફ ધી લો કમિશન. અને એ ત્યાં ગયા એટલે કટાક્ષમાં ચૌહાણ સાહેબ એવી કમેન્ટ કરી કે ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટના વકીલો માટે એક શબ્દ પ્રયોગ થાય છે, મુફિઝલ વકીલ. મુફિઝલ વકીલ એક શબ્દ પ્રયોગ થાય છે ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટના વકીલો માટે, ટુ લુક ડાઉન ઓન ધી એડવોકેટ પ્રેક્ટિસિંગ ઇન ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટ્સ. તો માય ફાધર very cleverly replied, "Sir, we are the artists. You are mere an art critic. We draw a picture in the trial court. When the matter reaches you, you are only allowed to comment upon the art. You cannot create the art. The creation of art happens at trial court." અને એટલા માટે ટ્રાયલ કોર્ટની પ્રેક્ટિસ આટલી અગત્યની છે. હજી સાહેબને મુખ્ય સાંભળવાના છે, બહુ ઝાઝો સમય નહીં લઉં, પણ those who are interested in research, moot proposition હતું, proposition you had to research a lot. જેમને રિસર્ચમાં બહુ શોખ છે એમની માટે સાહેબ બે રિસર્ચ ટોપિક્સ લઈ આવ્યો છું, જેમાં ભારતનું ભવિષ્ય જે જ્યુડિશિયલ પ્રોસેસનું ભવિષ્ય છે અને જસ્ટિસ સિસ્ટમનું ભવિષ્ય છે સમાયેલું છે. થોડો ડિવિએટ કરીશ ટોપિકમાંથી, પણ આ જરૂરી છે અત્યારે જે સિસ્ટમ ઇન પ્લેસ છે જસ્ટિસ ડિલિવરી સિસ્ટમ, ઇટ ઇઝ ધી બ્રિટિશ લીગલ સિસ્ટમ દેટ ઇઝ ઇન પ્લેસ. કોલોનિયલ સિસ્ટમ પ્લેસમાં છે જેને આપણે સ્વીકારવી પડી છે ને એનાથી આપણે આગળ વધવું પડ્યું છે. The new laws are in place, but the system remains the same. Either you are convicted or you are acquitted. You are punished or not punished. There is a clear distinction between right and wrong. જેમ આપણા કપડા કે છે વકીલમાં, આપણે વકીલ કપડા સફેદ અને કાળો પહેરતા હોય છે. બ્લેક એન્ડ વ્હાઇટ ઇઝ અવર dress code. That is to indicate that the law functions in that way. Either something is 100% right or something is 100% wrong. There is no gray in between. But the traditional ancient Indian system of justice that we had in place, it represented that gray picture. ત્યાં સમન્યાયની વાત હતી, ઇક્વિટેબલ જસ્ટિસ, proportional justice એની વાત હતી, અને સમન્યાયનું આખું એના બેઝિસ ઉપર જસ્ટિસ સિસ્ટમ ડેવલપ કર્યું હતું. સમન્યાય ઉપર આપ રિસર્ચ કરો તો ખબર પડશે કે કેટલી એડવાન્સ્ડ સિસ્ટમ હતી. ડિસેન્ટ્રલાઇઝેશન ઓફ જસ્ટિસ ડિલિવરી સિસ્ટમ that was in place in our ancient India. And એક ટોપિક એ તમને સમન્યાયનો ટોપિક આપું છું. The second topic is that was essentially a great step in coming back to our roots. That was the Gram Nyayalaya Act of 2008. 2008માં એક ગ્રામ ન્યાયાલય એક્ટ સાહેબ પાર્લિયામેન્ટે પારિત કર્યો. That was essentially to go back to the ancient system, decentralized ancient system તરફ જવાનું એક પહેલું પગલું હતું. and it was way ahead of its time. એમાં ન્યાય અધિકારીની નિમણૂક થતી. ગ્રામ ન્યાયાલય એક્ટમાં there was the appointment of gram adhikaris, and the gram ન્યાય adhikaris had the power overriding the CRPC and the Evidence Act. That is revolution in every sense. It is a revolutionary step. અને એમને અધિકાર આપ્યો. They had three major reasons જેમને આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કર્યા અને એમના આધારે આખી સિસ્ટમ બેસાડવાનો પ્રયત્ન કર્યો. Three major reasons leading to a crime being committed in the future. The three major reasons essentially were the disputes arising out of land, money and an affair. Land, money and an affair એ ત્રણ વસ્તુઓના આધારે કોઈ ભવિષ્યમાં કોન્ફ્લિક્ટ ઊભી થાય છે ને એનો એક ક્રિમિનલ લઈ લે છે એ કોન્ફ્લિક્ટ. તો એને અટકાવવા માટે શું કરવું જોઈએ? તો દેટ ધ ગ્રામ ન્યાયાલય વોઝ ધી આન્સર. એમને ઓવરરાઇડિંગ પાવર્સ આપ્યા ટુ સેટલ ધી ડિસ્પ્યુટ્સ એટ ધ વેરી સેમ લેવલ ઓફ ઇટ્સ ઇમર્જન્સ. જ્યાંથી ઇમર્જ થાય છે ત્યાંથી જ ગ્રાસ રૂટે સેટલને ડિસ્પ્યુટને સેટલ કરી દેવાનું, અને ટુ પ્રિવેન્ટ ધ કમિશન ઓફ ધી ક્રાઇમ. ધ ન્યાય અધિકારી એપોઇન્ટેડ એટ every village or tehsil who would have powers beyond CRPC and the Evidence Act, he had the duty to try and solve a dispute amicably at the base level and try and prevent a future crime in happening. His job is to not deliver a judgment proclaiming a winner or a loser, but to deliver justice to both the sides and try and solve a conflict. એક પ્રકારનું ADR. 2008માં ADRની કોઈ ચર્ચા પણ નહોતું કરતું. In 2008 there was no talk of ADR before 18 years. ત્યારે આ એક્ટ came into existence, possibly paving way for an ADR. Unfortunately, the law has not been notified in 18 states currently. એટલે અડધાથી વધારે સ્ટેટ છે હજી પણ નોટિફાઈ નથી કર્યું. The Supreme Court in the case of National Federation of Securities for Fast Justice versus Union of India, હમણાં જ 2024માં જ it issued the notices to all the states who have not complied by the law, અને એમણે પણ એક ઈચ્છા વ્યક્ત કરી કે આવો કાયદો, a revolution in every sense, has to be adopted by every state. The topics are vast in every sense, complex in every sense. તો તમારો વધારે સમય નહીં લઉં, પણ આ રિસર્ચનો ટોપિક છે ભવિષ્યમાં ધ ફ્યુચર ઓફ ઇન્ડિયન જ્યુડિશિયલ સિસ્ટમ lies with the Gram Nyayalaya Act is what I feel. This is also a topic to ponder upon, to research upon. સાહેબને સાંભળવાના છે એટલે મારી વાણીને વિરામ આપું છું. Congratulations to each and every participant that has participated. Congratulations the winners who have made a commendable job. And when both the sides were arguing, I was wondering કે એ સમયે સાહેબ હું જ્યારે સ્ટુડન્ટ હતો ત્યારે આટલું નહોતો કરી શકતો. So round of applause for both the finalists. At the age that they are in, the level of knowledge and the confidence that they exhibited is commendable. With that, મને સાંભળો અને ખાસ કરીને મને સહન કર્યું તે બદલ તમારો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words. It is a profound honor to introduce our keynote speaker for this valedictory ceremony, Honorable Justice S.H. Vora, a distinguished legal luminary with a career spanning over 3 decades in the Indian judiciary. Born in Bhuj, Justice Vora completed his graduation in both commerce and law before enrolling as an advocate with the Gujarat State Bar Council in 1987. He began his legal practice in Bhuj, handling diverse criminal, civil, and revenue matters. His journey on the bench began in 1997 when he was appointed as a judge at the City Civil Court, Ahmedabad. Throughout his career, he has held several pivotal positions, including Registrar at the High Court of Gujarat, Special Judge for the CBI Court, Designated Judge for the high-profile Naroda Gam trial, and Principal Judge of the City Civil Court, Ahmedabad.
Justice Vora was elevated to the High Court of Gujarat as an additional judge in November 2012 and was confirmed as a permanent judge in July 2014. He served with a distinction on the High Court bench until May 2023. We are privileged to have a person of such vast judicial experience and integrity to inspire the participant of the 6th International Abhay Bharadwaj Memorial Moot Court Competition. Please join me in welcoming Justice S.H. Vora to deliver the keynote on valedictory session. Please, sir.
Good evening. I will try to dilute the atmosphere. The participants were so excellent that probably at the time when I was young lawyer, I was not performing like this. I must admit it. Honorable members of my quorum, distinguished faculty members, members of the organizer committee, other invitees, and my dear students in audience, members of participants team. At outset, I must express my gratitude for inviting me here to judge and preside over the moot court competition. We have performed our tasks and selected candidate, rather selected team. I don't know which team is selected because there will be an average of the marks, but winner team is selected. But to my mind, both are winner, both team are winner. Because in legal field, responsibility with human value matters, which both the team group possesses with different degree. When I received the invitation through Miss Parul, I felt little bit discomfort with regard to the subject. But when I made a bit research and heard the debate here, I think it is most appropriate subject in present scenario to understand and touch the humanitarian issues faced by the mankind in general and victims of armed conflict. We lived in a world where armed conflicts unfortunately remain a reality. Conflicts in Ukraine, Gaza, Sudan, Myanmar, now Iran, Iraq, and America and elsewhere remind us daily that question of war, how war is conducted is not merely academic, but it is matter of life and death of millions of human beings. Law of wars is a set of rules that seeks to limit effects of armed conflict. It protects persons who are not or no longer participating in hostilities. It is perhaps the most profound interpretation of law, ethics, morality and humanity. And as a future professionals, you become litigators, judges, lawyers, diplomats, policymakers, and so on. This IHL will touch your career. Most importantly, it will test your conscience and help you to frame or shape your mind in light of present existing situation in the society, in the country, in the world. You are well aware that the general complaint that judiciary, like any other institution, while growing, not keeping pace with other institutions, or not keeping pace with the growing expectation of the citizens. This is hard fact. Legal philosophy behind law of wars. So, we have to understand ultimately what is philosophy behind this law. And for that, I will try to see that you understand this subject at very low level, so that you can dilute and you can understand that what is legal philosophy behind this law. Because it is not going to help have this knowledge of this law helpful in your day-to-day activity in local courts or in district courts, or even sometimes even in high court. What I was telling about this, the legal philosophy behind law of wars and other domestic laws identifies the ways we can improve the relationships. Lawyers are closely connected with ground reality so that they can take leadership role better than judges. It needs no emphasis that in democratic setup, judicial system exists for the service of citizens and regard for the public is highest law. Legal profession with which all of us are associated is noble and service-oriented one. Society has legitimate expectation from us to restore peace wherever it is diminished, damaged, or destructed. Mahatma Gandhi ji has said that the litigants are the most VIP customer in the court complex that they are visiting. So we judges, the advocates are not at all VIP, but the litigants are VIP because they are seeking service, they are seeking justice for the wrongs done to them, and therefore they are VIP. And we are supposed to take care of their grievance, the wrongs committed to them. And therefore, what should be our role in that scenario? In that context, the philosophy behind IHL is very important to understand. We have selected one of the team, the result will be pronounced soon. But the Moot idea was to consider this aspect of the things, that how they are touching human value. Because something wrong was happened with the certain people at certain place for some reasons. But the most important thing was about how you people are addressing the issue. And that part is considered by me and must have been considered by brother judges. Over the course of the day's deliberation in the Moot court competition, we have moved beyond the letter of the law to explore its spirit. On the debate of the topic of case exhibited intensity of the floor discussion reflect a healthy vibe and vibrant legal ecosystem. We have spent hours dissecting the downs of IHL. What strikes the most is the collective realization that our procedural framework must constantly evolve to meet the demands of modern world. And what is demand of modern world? The demand is peace, nothing beyond that. To my dear law students here today, remember, the law is not just a profession of precedent, but one of social responsibility. Real competition needs to be evolved as you navigate the complexity of the law of war. Let your primary guide be the pursuit of substantial justice. The true validation of such competition lies in not ranking team or group, but in the clarity we bring back to our courtrooms, professional activities. So it is not team or group, but one and all law students are a participant in this competition to take call on urgent need to pay attention to our social responsibility. We shall prepare ourselves to understand the seriousness of consequences which would arise out of mounting areas, that is cases in the court, and the disturbances we see in the society on different grounds for different issues. Because we may or we can shirk from the responsibility at this stage, but we can't from the responsibility of the consequences arising out of it. Because citizen expects from us to discharge our duty first. And what is our duty is to restore peace in the society through our legal knowledge, our legal practice. So far IHL is concerned, it is imperfect. Its enforcement is inconsistent. Powerful states escape responsibility while weak ones are prosecuted. While on the other hand, non-state actors exploit the gaps. You must have read all these things during your studies. So having said so, in the Indian context, if we think that it shows us that how domestic politics can resist the full application of IHL, even as our courts slowly, persistently, or hesitantly push back. We now arrive at perhaps the most practically significant question for Indian law students: how has the Indian judiciary, that is Supreme Court, High Court, translated the norms of IHL into the domestic penal framework? The starting point is Article 51 of Constitution of India, which directs the state to endeavor to foster the respect for international law and treaty obligation. While though it is not directly enforceable, but the Supreme Court has consistently used Article 51 as an interpretive lens to read IHL into the fundamental rights under Part 3 of the Constitution. There are so many citations, but since there is a short time, there are a number of judgments with regard to Manipur and Assam where such violence are taking place. But despite all these things, IHL exists, and its existence matters, because in the darkest hours of conflict, armed conflict, it is often the only law that stands between combatant and a crime, between humanity and massacre, civilization and massacre, between humanity and its worst impulsion to destroy itself. Here is your role to discharge social responsibility through practice of law before the lowest court to international court. With these words, I conclude my views. Once again, I congratulate the organizers of this platform and thanking the team to invite me. I leave here today encouraged by the intellectual energy in this room, which I have felt. I am also thankful to Ms. Parul, who took my care right from beginning to end, and I acknowledge her flawless management and dedication. I wish all the students very best in achieving future goal, but don't forget, please don't forget, the peace is only requirement in this world, in the society, in any country. And while concluding, I will share one immediate incident which happened in my court when I was judged, that how a person should approach any problems. That matter was filed by one cricket commentator, Mr. Suresh Masruwala, a very well-known figure. There was a partition suit, both the families were plaintiff defendants, and all three generations, in almost 76 family members of all three generations were parties to the proceedings. I was trying for settlement, but I was not getting success. Once, when matter was going on, after conclusion of it, I requested elder of the family members to settle the issue, and one old age mother who was 92 years old was present there. She was not ready, The second generation was not ready, but the third generation, that is young boy of 24 to 38, 30 years age. When I suggested, they were present, probably they were first time coming to my court. They were, I can see from their body language, they were very much excited to settle the issue. And see, we never go in the court with any preparation. They suddenly stuck in my mind, and I suggested them that you are 76 family members. I requested them to arrange one party every Sunday in the house of one brother. There were 4 brothers. So 4 party arranged by each brother. Some sisters were saying out of Gujarat, so I have requested them to call at their cost and see that simply enjoy the party, enjoy the gathering in the family, nothing beyond that. No talk on settlement, simple enjoyment. What happened? They completed 4 parties, and when date was fixed, they came and said that, sir, we want to settle the matter. And ultimately matter settled. See, important is not the settlement, not the partition of the property, but I made an effort to see that family gets reunited again and starts living together. And the same thing had happened. And that is if you want to enjoy the real fruits of the democracy, you should see that not dispose of the matter. Don't put an end to the dispute in this manner. By suppose the husband and wife are fighting, and if you get them separated, to my mind, it is not settlement. Your efforts should be to show that they get united. If there is no hope, then it's a different issue. But your approach should be to see that harmony and peace is restored in anywhere, in any dispute before you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your enlightening words. Now I request Professor Dr. Ishita the declaration of results. Please, ma'am.
Well, sir, the most exciting event now. I think after the speeches, now the participants and the students over here are very excited to know the results. Yes or no? Participants, how are you feeling now? Only the results are required, right? So let's start from the best speaker category. So the best speaker, team code, speaker number 1, team code for the appellant side is 60. That is Jaipur National University. A huge round of applause to the winning person. Are you there? Please come forward, make it fast. I request Provost Sir, our Chief Guest Sir, as well as Answer to kindly felicitate the students with the prize. The Best Speaker Trophy, Jaipur National University. A huge round of applause once again to appellant team code number 60, speaker number 1. Best speaker for the respondent team, speaker 1, team code 79. It is LJA School of Law. The winning person, please come forward to take your prize. Congratulations to LJ School of Law, respondent team code 79. A huge round of applause. Students, please encourage them with your round of applause, with your claps. Thank you so much. Best Researcher, the Best Researcher category. Any guess? Okay. The Best Researcher is Team Code 82. This is an international team. It is School of Law, Kathmandu University. Congratulations. We don't have representative because we will be delivering the entire thing online. Now comes Best Memorial category from the appellant section. Team Code 69, Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur. Congratulations. A huge round of applause to the Best Memorial appellant, Team Code 69. The entire team come, please. Entire team, please come. Well deserved, very well deserved. The next category is Best Memorial Respondent, Team Code 78, Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar. Huge round of applause for them. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Team GNLU Gandhinagar. Huge round of applause. Well deserved, well participated, full of enthusiasm. Now the final. That is the winner and the runners-up. Any guess? Any guess from anyone? Who is the runner-up? Because all of you who are sitting here, especially the school students, have witnessed the entire scenario. I hope you liked, you understood. So the runners-up for today is Team Code 61, Nirma University. Again, huge round of applause to Nirma University students, Team Code 61. As sir was discussing about girl power, see the runner-up team. We are really proud of you. We are really proud of you. And without any mention, the winning team is MNLU Nagpur, Team Code 69. Winning team is Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur, Team Code 69. Again, girl power is visible over here, sir. Again, girl power. Round of applause to all the girls sitting over there. We have the winner and the runner-up, both girls team. Well deserved, very well deserved. I request Mr. Bhavish Mehta, the founder of Law Mart, to kindly felicitate our winning team with the check. He has sponsored the winning check for our winning team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all the participants over here. Though we have got a winning team, but all of you are successful today. Congratulations.
नीचे का बहुत करना पड़ेगा, जो जो पहले एडवोकेट्स हैं कि बहुत झमेला उनका देख रही है। वोट ऑफ थैंक्स
I request the degrees to kindly take the seat. I'll just propose a vote of thanks. I know all of us are running late. It will take just 1 minute for me to deliver the vote thanks. So finally, we have come to the conclusion of 3-day event of Shree Abhay Bharadwaj Memorial Moot Court International Moot Court Competition 2026, the 6th edition. So where I conclude by saying, where arguments meet conviction, champions are made, not just in the courtroom, but in character that walks out of it. So distinguished guests, dignitaries, honorable judges, esteemed faculty members, proud students over here sitting all over, the participants and my dear organizing students team of 6th edition of INMCC. A huge round of applause to my organizing students team. They are the backbone, I must say, to make this event such a successful one. At the onset, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our keynote speaker and our chief guest for today, Honorable Mr. Justice Retired S.H. Vora, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of the program and considering our invitation to be the chief guest. I thank our Honorable Provost, sir. Sir has always been the pillar of everything what we do. Whenever I go to sir, sir says, yes, you have to do it. And we come out with success, sir. Thank you so much for being a part of our program always. I am very much thankful to Advocate Ansh Bharadwaj, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of our ceremony and also felicitating our students with your generosity. Now I would specially mention my students and our collaborators. We are very proud of you to be collaborating with us. I am thankful to Manu Legal, Law Octopus, Law Bhumi, Knowledge Street, Salford University, Manchester Law School. Along with it, I am very much thankful to our law partners, Indus Law Firm, Bhatt and Joshi Law Firm, Karya and Associates, Advocate Ajay Veer Singh Sir's law firm, that is BS Law Firm, New Delhi. We are greatly thankful to you, sir, for being a part of our finals and the valedictory session. And finally, to our students organizing team, though you have already received a huge round of applause, but I want to mention your name specifically, to my convener and co-convener, that is Vivek and Rubina. A huge round of applause to Vivek and Rubina. To Govind, who is the sponsorship person alone. Jai, who has maintained all the sponsorship. Abhay, who has arranged the cultural night. My team buddies who had been so well connected with the participants, the students from first year typically who has been the team buddies for the participants. A huge round of applause to first year students of Faculty of Law. Real great job done by each and every one of you, and special thanks to our anchor stage team, Krishna, Rajvi and Hiteshri. Very proud of you. Keep doing good work. Thank you very, very much. I request the participants to have a photograph with the dignitaries. Please come to the stage. Participants, make it fast. You might be having your flights to catch. Please come fast and complete the process of photography. The participants. Participants, make it fast. Participants, all the participants. Participants, line it up. Please, line it up quickly. अभी बात
रक्षिता कहाँ गई? थोड़ा आगे चलते हैं.
Yes, please come. You can come front.
अबे लोफर अच्छी है.
Quick, quick, quick. Make it fast. Come up, you come. Come here.
முன்னவே வந்துக்கலாம், ஃப்ரண்ட்ல கிடச்சிருக்கோம். இப்படி வா. முன்னாடி முன்னாடி.
Sit over there. Why are you standing? Sit over there.
फोटो काढ़ो. बापू का फोटो काढ़ो. बापू सुबह से ये शेरवानी करके घूम रहे हैं.
તમે કરી દો ને સર. કોર કમિટીને ઉપર બોલાવવાની છે.
Committee members and faculty members are requested to come on the stage for photography.